Good afternoon, welcome to Maths with Ish, brought to you by 1 Million Teachers. Now I have a very interesting question on the board on logarithm, and it says simplify log 2 base 7 log x and log this. Now what can you observe? You can see that these have different bases, okay? So how do we solve logarithm when their bases are not the same? Now the only way we can do this is to convert all their bases to be the same. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them to have the same base. Now you see this 49, I can write this base 49 as 7 raised to the power of 2. I can also write this fraction, this 1 over 7, as 7 to the power of minus 1. Now you can see that it's already tilting towards base 7, but not yet. Now if you recall the derived law we did, remember I showed you 5 basic laws of logarithm, and I also showed you some of the derived laws, the laws we got from those 5 laws of logarithm. So that is what we're going to apply here. Okay, so and one of those derived laws says that where's my duster? Okay, so one of those derived laws says that log a base b, let's say is equal to c. So if the base is having a power, then it's equivalent to, or it's equal to, this power. We take the reverse form, that is the inverse form, and be on top of this, and then the power of the base becomes just 1. So this derived law is what I'm going to apply to these two. Okay, so you can see here the power of the base became the multiplicative inverse of the argument, the power in the argument. So that's what is going to happen here now. So let's apply this law to this. So this will give me log 2 base 7, and if I apply that derived law, this will give me log x. The power here is 2, so it's going to be equal to 2, and then I'm having base 7. You can see I'm no longer having base 7 square now, but base 7. I'm going to do the same thing here. This will give me log root 3 raised to the power of minus 1, because the inverse of minus 1 is still minus 1, and then we are having base 7. So you can see now that I have succeeded in making all the bases to be the same. Okay, now let's go. I'm going to apply the addition law of logarithm here. So this will give me a single logarithm of 2 times this is an x equal to 2 is 7. Then this, I can put this one in indices form if I choose to. So then put it that way, that would be something as 3 is equal to half, based on our knowledge of indices. And we know that since we have equal to sign between them, I can now equate them. So this simply implies that your 2x equal to half is equal to 3 is equal to minus half. Okay, now next I'm going to get this by dividing both sides by 2 to get x. So if I'm left with x equal to half, I will have 3 is equal to minus half divided by 2. Now to get my final answer as x, I'm going to square both sides. So squaring both sides, which implies that my x will be equal to 3 is equal to half over 2 all squared. So it is minus half over 2 all squared. Okay, and this gives me, I hope, okay, this gives me, now see, this will affect this. So I'm having 3 is equal to minus 1, and this square will affect this, and that gives me 2 is equal to 2. So I'm having 3 is equal to minus 1 over 4. And we know that 2 to the power of minus 1 is also the same thing as 1 over 3. So I'm having this, so that my final answer becomes x equals to 1 over 12. So it's a very interesting question, and I hope we got something from it. Please remember to like, to share, and to subscribe. Thank you.